Hey, family, friends, and fellow gamers, welcome back to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome, and this is Banished. Let's go ahead and hit resume, and I'm just going to go ahead and start playing this right now. We'll even let it run at 10 speed. I realized my last episode, which was more of a rant than anything else, didn't really focus on gameplay. And I'm hoping to make that up in this edition. So before we go any further, remember this huge purchase we had over here that we wanted to deal with? Let's go ahead and deal with it. So we're going to bring up our trading post, and we've got all this stuff here that we could put up for sale or for trade. So I'm going to go ahead and just start at the top. We're going to grab those. Pears? Why not? I know one day we're going to need them. We'll go ahead and grab the quince and the spinach. If we can squeeze the spinach in, we will. If we can't, who cares? 13,000 units. Let's see. Well, I know that linen and wool coats are going to oh my gosh, we forgot all about one major commodity. Rope. Wow. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go through this. So if we were to just throw all 900 linen out there, that's going to get us halfway there. So if we were to take, let's do 100 of them. Where's that going to put us? 9,200. If we only take 100 of the survival coats, where does that put us? 10,700. If we only take half of that, so let's go 750. Where's that going to put us? 33,000. Okay, so we have greatly exceeded. So the first thing I want to do is probably chop a lot off of this one. You know what? 900. Let's take it down to 300. That's still a lot. 1,500. What? Oh, why did I put all of them in there? That was like butt crazy. So here we go. We're getting close. Oops, too far. How many do we need? We got to trade an additional 500. Okay, now we need an additional 200. We can do that. So how about 20 pearls? Come on. There we go. 20 pearls, and oh my gosh, the old man does his math. We're going to grab all of this stuff. We are still going to have half of all of this left over in our inventory. We're going to trade you. We're going to dismiss you. And just like that, we have got more seeds than we know what to do with. I am going to get in here. I'm going to back out everything that we brought in, just so it's not sitting in a trading post. The next thing I want to do is ignore the trading posts for a while. I know that's probably aggravating a lot of you. Like, why does he keep going to the trading posts? Well, because it's like a Vegas buffet, you know? You gotta go check it all out. Don't have to take everything. All right, we're done with this. And you know what? You've got too many traders. Oops, now you have 0. How did that happen? Okay, there we go. Anyway, let's take a look at our housing status. 143 families for 119 homes. That's telling me we need more homes. So are there any slated to be built right now? I'm taking these two pieces out of our tequila plantation because I actually want to stick in another centerpiece and then add the ends onto it. Also, down, as long as we're taking a helicopter ride over this, let's take a look at our agave plantation. I went ahead and I gave them a village chapel. This is a pretty nice one. It's almost like the small town one, except this one is seven long, 4 wide, I believe it sets. And so now we've got a chapel. Here on the corner, I'm going to put in another storage. Next to the storage, we're going to throw a mission blacksmith into this area. And then next to the blacksmith, we're going to throw in a mission tailor. We remember in the last episode, we talked about spreading out the hospitals. Well, this area is going to have its own infirmary. And then over here next to this, we've got a kitchen. Because the kitchen just seems appropriate to go with the church. Or it's a place where visitors can eat. You know, you call it the way you want to see it. Here, I decided to give them their own school. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a teacher in right away. And so that the inhabitants of this area have their own school to go to. And down here, we're actually building a mission hostel. So it's kind of like a touristy area if you want to come hang out there. One thing I did, which I never have done in any other videos that I've played, is I've actually started putting in some fencing. And I thought, you know, this area here might be suited better if it were a little isolated. So I went ahead and I fenced it in, kind of made it as pretty as I think pretty can be, but of course, who am I to talk? Our grapes are coming along splendidly. I accidentally put the larger houses here instead of these small ones, so I need to destroy those. The wineries, you can see that they are both up and running. And the one thing I realized I didn't have in this area were barns. So now these should be filling up with grapes, as you can see. And they should probably be filling up with wine here as well. So, where are you going? Okay, you're carrying supplies. All right, let's take a minute to address our housing issue and continue our helicopter ride. Let's come up here and take a look at our pastures. Our little mini node is still here, operating happily. We did put the chandlery, one of them, in over here. I don't know if that one is going to stay or not, but right now it's not causing any harm. And one thing I wanted to put, now that we got this little mini storage knocked out, is a larger storage. Because that mini one just filled up way too quick. I'm going to look for gray. There's my gray. Flip it. And we're going to stick it right there. Make it happen. Okay, so now we have a larger storage. Ooh, look at that. Where are my hunters? Okay, pigs. What is the status of our pigs, you ask? Let's find out. We are 25 of 25, so bacon is on the table. Let's see if we got any slaughter action going yet. I do not see any meat on the ground, but I do see little piggies. Aw, piglet. Now all I need is Weenie the Pooh. Oh, talking about Weenie the Pooh. I found another place for honey. And that is going to take us south on our helicopter trip, across the river to our fields. Look at our sugar cane. Ooh, we're losing a lot of it. Probably because we don't have enough housing in this area. But check this out. Remember this little 2 wide gap between our crop fields? Well, we now have honey. And I'm going to go ahead and just hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we now have more honey than we know what to do with. One thing I can already tell from all of this is we are going to be in dire need of more housing in this area. So I think, should we open the shacks for the mining? You know what? Let's open this up. Let's first do something over here. I'm going to do another little complex of the housing. Well, the small barn. No, let's do houses first. We'll do the forest homes. You know I'm going to go with my gray, which is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same pattern as on the opposite side. So we're going to come over here. There's my right corner. Is that my left corner? Yes, it is. Left corner is going to go there. And rather than putting the barns in, let's just continue since we've got houses open. There's my right corner. Drop it there. Come over here. This is my left corner. Drop it there. Gonna smack this about 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be my right corner. Come all the way over, and I'm gonna drop in my left corner. Now let's go ahead and get our barns. And that, I believe, is my gray. There's brown, there's gray. Let's come out here. And we're going to go dun dun space, boom, right there, and then 1, 2, and then I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to go 1, 2. You don't see the color change, but actually as soon as you drop a gray, it changes to a brown. It'll sequence in the next option. So that's going to give us some more housing in this area. And you know what? We may as well start opening some of these. Let's do 4 of these. And then that's going to also probably... how are we doing with stone? 600? Okay. How about 2 more stones? And you know what? Why not? We'll even get 2 mines going in this area. So, now you can see that we've actually expanded further. We're starting to grow outward. As soon as they collect these resources here, let's go ahead and put a priority on that to see if that's going to help any. We'll try this. They may listen, they may not. They're just bannies. And haven't figured out what we're going to do in this area. I think we're going to stockpile it like we have been in the past with the other ones. That seems to be working really well. So I want to keep that going. I put another market down here opposite this one because this one is already 98% full. So here, this one is already 98% full. Holy nuts on a biscuit. And you can see that my crappy, for lack of a better word, designing skills, I went ahead and I just dropped 2 wells back here. They're the village wells. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, wow. Is that the Ring of Influence, this giant thing? Holy crumb. Well, look at that. Well, if there's anything here that causes misery, hopefully the village well will cheer them up. We may go ahead and drop in 2 more markets right here and to mirror these. Haven't yet decided. I'm even wondering if maybe these should have been facing into the middle and then make that a little square area. I don't know. Give me some input, give me a comment or something. Do you like stuff that faces inward or do you like stuff that faces outward? Okay, continue on our helicopter ride. Let's go this way. So we did get the honey going, and that's going to be 8 people by itself. Why don't we... Do we have enough residents here for everything? Maybe not. Maybe we should do another thing of the housing over here. Because what's our housing look like now? Yeah, we're still 20 shy. So you know what? It is not going to kill us to drop more. And there's my left corner. Let's go to the right corner. It's easier to deal with. So flip, 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 gray, right corner. Okay, so I'm going to drop right corner there. That's going to switch me to my left corner, which is going to go there. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my right corner for there. Is that it? Right there. Boom. There's my left corner. Boom. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my right corner, which we're going to put in right there. And there's my left corner, which is going to go in right there. Go to my barns. Going to my barns. And looking for my gray. Let's come over here where we could actually see what it is. Okay, that looks brown. That looks brown. That looks gray. And I'm going to come here. And we're going to skip one right there. That'll center it. Going to go 1, 2. I actually switched it again. You guys can't see that. Drop that there. Going to go 1, 2. Come over here. And drop another barn in. Now, this is going to be freaking golden. And you know what? Here's another thing. With the barns right in front of the sugarcane, that might actually speed up the collection of that. We're going to have to monitor this area to see how that works. But, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I am open to suggestions. If anybody has anything that they would like to see added, if anybody sees anything that they would like to see added to the build of our town, by all means, chime in. I would love to hear from you. Check it out. That's the wrong house also. I want the single story on the corner. So nuts on a biscuit. We just screwed everything up. Well, let's do the double there. Let's flip it to the double. Put the double there. I might as well grab... Oh, nuts. Why did I close it? I might as well grab my single story one. Put it over here. And then we got to get rid of that double. Because it'll drive me nuts. And then we're going to drop in a single. So we got single, double, double, single. I hope you guys are proud of me that I haven't even touched my traders yet. Hostile. Whoa! Too many adventure games. Hostel is up and running. Check it out. So now if we get an influx of the... hey, check chili con carne, peppers. We got chilies. Oh, we're going to make something hot and spicy over here. We'll get back to that. The infirmary, we don't need a doctor. Let's go ahead and pull both doctors. Over here, this is our tailor. What can our tailor build? This guy is very limited as to what he can build. But you know what? I'm going to kick him right up into the big leagues with the warm coats. The other option would be to put a couple wool pens in here and just have them focus on wool coats. Because in a hot climate, you wouldn't really need the warm. But if you ever take a spin down south of the border, wool coats are pretty popular. We'll revisit that. You know what? Let's pop you in for this now and just get you in there. Because if I'm not really in a rush to see what they can produce, and you can actually get some steel tool action going. I'm going to go ahead and do that just so you get the best bang for your buck. Okay. Oh my gosh, how the heck did that happen? Okay, see this here? All of a sudden, we've got a tool crisis. And this is where the real world meets the gaming world. Okay, so I'm in a crunch here. Chili pepper potato, peppers and mutton. I don't have either of those. I don't have beans. I don't have beans. I do have corn tortillas. Oh my gosh. Or we can do harina. But I think we're going to... No, harina's flour. Goes to show the extent of my Spanish. Anyway, corn. That would be kind of cool. Let's get some tortilla action going here. But before we do anything else, let's address our tool crisis. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my Vegas buffet and check out what kind of traders do we have. What do you got? You got a lot of food. You've got carbon. No, that's me. Darn it. Why do I keep doing... Oh, no. Nuts on a biscuit. I want those. We'll get back to you. What do we got here? You're just bringing food. Don't need any of that. Dismiss you. What do you got? Do you have tools? Yes, you do. You've got 100 steel tools. Guess what? We're going to take your tools and raise you. On top of that, I might just buy your iron as well. So let's see what we got here. We got 500... No, that's firewood. How's our firewood doing? Yeah, it could be better. 100 steel tools at 10 a shot. That's going to be 1,000. We can do 1,000. In matter of fact, there's a number of different ways we can do 1,000. So let's go to our inventory. Let's go by quantity, because I want to get rid of the stuff that we have a lot of. And I guess my holy nuts on a biscuit, 8,000 rice. We're going to get some rice stills going here. And you know what? Maybe we ought to start getting another bakery area set up where we can use the rice to make flour. Let's get back to that after we do this, because right now I want to get rid of not get rid of, but I want to alleviate our tools. So I'm going to look for things. First of all, do you take food? I guess that's where I was going with that. Let's go down to rice. Let's go ahead and kick you up to 20 and see if you'll take it. You won't. So there goes that idea. Idea number 2. What will you take? You will take wool coats. I need 1,000. 15 does not go evenly into 1,000, but the linen, if I give you 125 linen, that is 1,000. So I'm going to come to linen. I'm going to go 125, and there is the 1,000 for the steel tools. Do we want to buy firewood? Not really. Because we're not really hurting. It will go up, and we can always clear cut. So let's deal with this, because I need to get this guy loaded up as quickly as possible. As a matter of fact, we're going to hit play, and we're just going to watch it. Let's go to 10. And then as soon as he hits that 125, we're going to go ahead. This is going to jump quickly. And then that's also telling me we need more miners. But it's all good. We will survive, as Gloria Gaynor said. Let's do it. Let's open everybody. Everybody's open for business. You guys are going to be all coal on this side. We're not going to go through this again. And you guys are going to be all iron. And we want to open you up. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close you. And let that play out. So that's going to load up these stockpiles with coal. And let's go ahead real quickly and do a search. Look, check out our tree shack over here. As soon as these stockpiles start filling up with wood, these guys down here are going to have more than they can handle. But for the time being, we're going to grab all this iron ore over here. Might as well grab that little patch there too. Is there any iron ore down here to be had? Yes, there is. We'll take it. And that will keep them busy for a little while. Not really ready to expand out any further. I see we got a chunk of iron ore up here. We'll go ahead and grab that. Got a little bit there. And there's our 125. Let's go ahead and take the 100 of these. Just like that. Oh, forgot to put those in there. There you go. Even trade. We'll do it. Trade, dismiss, and all of a sudden we have 100 tools in our inventory. We're done with you. Thank you very much. Okay. And hopefully those tools will find their way around. And it looks like did they flatten this area here? No, they still haven't collected these resources. I don't know what they're waiting for. Huh. Okay, well, hopefully they'll figure it out here shortly. Our blacksmith here, he's kind of working. We already went from 41 down to 29. Look, everyone's grabbing a tool. That is exactly what we want to see. And that is exactly why we've got the Vegas buffet going on. What do we got here? Trade. What are you bringing? Copper, glass, soap, silver, rug, fancy stuff. You got iron tools. We'll take them, because obviously we need iron. I don't think I need anything else that you have, although the gold is tempting. Gold is only 12, but you only got 6 pieces. Now, let's focus on what we need. 8 times of that is 800. Good deal. What do we have that'll go? Oh, man, why do I got rye in my inventory here? Did I never pull that out? There's our 30 minutes. We'll get back to that in a minute. And we saw that you don't take food. You know what? We were going to talk about getting rid of some rope. How much rope do we have? I don't know. There it is. 83 rope at 35 a shot. But we need something that goes into 800. And 15 and 15 is 30, 60, 90. That's not going to work. So let's go ahead and deal with the warm coats. Because the warm coats, I also think that the 8 count will go into that. But let's see, warm coat is down. Oh, we want to go by name. Warm coats. We got 800 of them. Heck yeah, that's what we're doing. So, 40 warm coats should be 800. Go here, make it happen. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on that. As soon as we see 40 in this number here, we'll go ahead and make that trade. And then that's going to throw another 100 into our inventory. Did you have anything we wanted? Food, 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 and more food. Food, 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 and more food. No, thank you. Am I missing a tailor or a trader? You know what? I am, because I think they built this one. They sure did. Look at that. I got traders jumping all over the place. Boom. And you know what? I've even got a trader over here in the tequila area. Does he count as a vendor? I wonder if he counts as a vendor. Oh well, let's see what happens. How's our housing situation? 130 for 138. Oh, 130 Oh, now we got an excess or a surplus of homes, which is a good thing. I'm not at all concerned about that. We got our first coats in. I'm not going to end this video until we actually finish this trade. Other areas that we could look at now, I've added 4 more crop fields in this direction. I don't know what I want to do with this patch yet. We may go into further food production in this area. And this just stretches forever into this mountain. I don't know how much further I want to come. Maybe because we're going in series of 3s, maybe I'll put 1 more here, another 3. The only reason I did this one up to 2 was because this road perfectly came down from that bridge to this corner. And so that was easy on the eyes. 40. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's what we want, right? We wanted 40. Oops. The other 40. 40. And what are we doing? We're going to buy your 100 tools. Boom. Even trade. Daddy likes it. Let's go ahead and trade it. Dismiss you. And back out the inventory. All right. Away with you. And it looks like the tool crisis has fixed itself. We just now put another 100 tools into stock. But you know what we have just discovered is we are not making enough iron and coal to keep up with our carbon steel demand. So you know what I'm going to do behind these tiny shacks down here? I think we're going to start maybe another production area. It'd be even kind of cooler along the waterfront. But we're going to probably get in another blacksmith over here. I may put in some more animal pens and get another few tailors thrown in down here. Let's go ahead and open up 2 more of the mines. See, that's kind of the build that I'm doing is really fast pace for this game. And it's kind of a build on demand. If I need it, it's there. And that's kind of the way I like it, because if I need something, I need it ASAP. Over here, you're still full, you know what? So I'm going to go ahead right away. Let's go ahead and drop in 2 more of the edible markets. If you guys tell me to flip my markets, I will. But for the time being, we're just going to continue with the pattern we have. And that would be you're facing this direction, and then we're going to flip it just like this. And we're going to have 2 markets facing each other here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll fill in the center again, and we'll make a nice little area out of that. But before I do that, we need to clear all these resources so we can actually see what we're working with. And, oh, we got iron over here too. Squirrel. Let's go ahead, collect some more iron. I don't really need the stone that badly. Alright, well, yeah, what the heck. How far down do you go? Right to there? Okay, we'll take all that iron. Okay, now, in a perfect world, these barns would have been filling up with sugarcane, which I don't see. And I don't see. But hey, we got rosehip jam. And I don't see it. But it's nice to see that the honey is being produced. So, that's interesting. Where is our sugarcane going? Unless they're just grabbing it that quickly. And the best way to determine that is just go back into the inventory and find out what the heck is going on with sugarcane. Sugar refined. We've got 6,000 sugarcane somewhere on this map. Come on, people. What that's telling me, maybe we need another sugar refiner. So you know what? Where we plant the quince, maybe we need another one of these little setups right here somewhere else. And that will go in the next episode. Well, guys, I really wanted to get this out right after the 25 episode, because the 25 episode was really my thanks to the influencers who have influenced me in this game. And I'm glad that I'm finally able to make those recordings that I've always wanted to do. And oh my gosh, it's just, I've got nothing but positive things to say. And I'm really, 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 really hoping that at least one person, maybe 10 of you, I don't know, are actually going to enjoy this playthrough and get something out of it. So with that said, okay, we're ready for another trading post here. I'm going to go ahead and start building this area up. I still haven't seen a comment about the pre-planning versus the laying stuff down blindly. So if you guys do have a comment you would like to make about that, I'll be more than happy to entertain it. Dense Tree Shack coming along nicely. This is our second one over here. Maybe start opening up some stuff over here too. And on that note, maybe another blacksmith in this area. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'm Grumpy Gnome. If you liked this one, give me a like. If you didn't, still give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't. If you do subscribe, or if you are, please tell 10 friends about this channel. It would really help a lot. And if you see something you want me to do for you, let me know. And maybe we can incorporate it into this build. So with that said, I'm Grumpy Gnome, guys. I'm out of here. Take care, and we will see you in the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.